Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love to Light Tarot. This is Nikki, and this is for Libra. Hey, Libra, how you doing? Hey, Libra, how you doing? Libra, this is going to be your December 9th through December 16th reading. Like, subscribe, share. Leave a comment below. Let me know if it resonates with you, Libra. I'm going to go and pick this back up, okay? But I was in the flow, Libra. This is you already. I was just talking in the camera, and my recording stopped so I can empty some space. Y'all, I got all type of stuff up in this phone. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these cards back up. But, Libra, we was on the flow, honey. We was on the flow. So, Libra, this is going to be your December 9th through December 16th reading. Hopefully this resonates with you. What I heard when I meditated on you, Libra, was it's chaotic times, but it's the calm before the storm. So, I don't feel like it's no booger storm, you know. You know the level of what it is. I ain't trying to be all drastic with it. I just feel like the calm before the storm could be you going through some things, and you may have a court hearing coming up. And it ain't until next month sometime. And it may be something that you've been working on. It may not be nothing you going to jail for, but it's something that you know coming that you probably wouldn't like in your life right now, but you got to deal with the shit. So you just trying not to be worried about whatever it is the energy that I feel. And then some Libras, you got something more major going on. Some of my Libras, the calm before the storm is you've been dealing with a situation that kind of has been off. You've been kind of lingering back, trying to see if this is something that you want to do and really dive off into it, but you know it's going to have to be some work put into place because you may get some resistance from the other side. So the calm is that you kind of just been separated right now. And I feel like the storm is, you know, you may be walking into a storm if somebody done fucked up. Or Libra, if somebody thinking about coming back towards you, they know they may be walking into a little bit of storm if they fucked up. Don't mean that it ain't going to work its way through. It's up to whoever, you know what I'm saying, to the two of you. But it's going to have to be some work put in. And a person trying to gear up to be like, am I up for the challenge? That's the energy that I feel. All right? Some of my other Libras, you met a person at a time when you was still kind of getting over another person. And I'm not going to even say getting over. It was like slash getting over slash y'all still, it was like 15% y'all could get back together. Where it was this iffiness with it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of child's father type deal. But you grown a connection to this person. But because you was flip-floppy with your energy, because you didn't know if you wanted to dive all the way off into it, Libra, this may have happened to you. Flip it. I say a whole lot of you. It caused this situation over here to linger. But since it's been some space, because that situation went on about its way, and maybe now you're totally done with this situation here, that's the calm before the storm as well. Because now I feel like somebody thinking about doubling back to you, but they don't. I feel like they've been trying, but it's gonna have to put in that work. That's the energy I feel. Okay, there. Whew. So that's pretty much. Okay, so we're gonna do past, present, future. Is it those? Yeah. I don't want to let it go. Libra, it may be somebody you don't want to let go, baby. Libra, somebody may not want to let go of you, boo. There we go. Okay, that was smooth. Let's see. See, it may not be as hard as you think. It's going to be. All right, Libra, we got the Emperor card. That's that structure, stability, you know, foundations. You may be trying to build that. You may be focused on the home, building a sense of security within yourself is the energy that I feel. You may be working on something major, you know. Okay. I was trying to see if I felt something else. I'm like, that's it. Yeah. 9 of Wands in the past. 10 of Swords. Okay. And the Judgment card. Right? So this is the energy again, but just different cards came out that I felt. Libra, I feel like that you're at a place at a time in the past that you have taken a stand. And I'm saying a whole lot of you. You have taken a stand so you can heal and move away from things. See, this Ten of Swords, I feel like, was looked at as something that somebody resisted at first. Like to walk through this Ten of Swords and to deal with whatever this Ten of Swords was. But I feel like now, looking at it at this present time, I feel like you see the brighter side to this. I feel like Libra, this Judgment card is here for a few things. For one thing, it is the Judgment card is when you're being called to do some things. You know, in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it's where the angels are calling you about the coffin to be something else, meaning to put a death to the old, whatever it was, to become something different that you're being called to do on the inside. So something may be drawing you to take charge of certain situation or your life, you know what I'm saying? And now you're standing up to do that. Remember I said that some of my Libras was at a space where you was gone, but you really wasn't gone from a situation. Something else may have came in your life. You kind of did this some back and forth thing. I feel like you knew on the inside something like that situation had to completely end. So that 15% that I spoke of is now, you may be cordial. Y'all may be, if your child's father or the child's mother, y'all understand that that's what it was. Y'all relationship was what it was, and you're okay with that. Now all you doing is building structure for yourself, and you don't have no problem with being independently on your own. I feel like this was an issue at first. Like just being, not that you couldn't do it, it's like you ain't want to do it, you know, being single or totally independent or for real not going back this time type deal. But I feel like at this present time, like you're building you, working on you, and since you took some time to do that, it's this sense of confidence that build up. So now you can set out to do other things that you want with a clear mind, like the Queen of Swords would have. I feel like in the past, whatever that was trying to be reached, you wasn't able to really focus on it because you had other things that you were dealing with, okay? So now we have this Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands is a person that do not give up. So hence why a person may be swinging the block back on you, Libra, okay? Or flip that thing. This is a person that is resistant, although you've been through some things, but you do not quit, okay? And you keep going. And Libra, this is something that you may have learned about you, that you do not quit. You're going to keep going, okay? And you're not going to give up because you're going to work towards whatever it is that you desire. And you understand how sometimes life sends you things that you have to let go of, okay? All right. So, boom, boom, shaka-laka-laka. Okay. Okay, it's too early, Libra. All right, okay. We got the Five of Swords on this side, so that's why I'm talking to you, because it ain't in the upright no more. Boom, it's on this side because it's being flipped to the reverse. This is situations that I feel like that has hindered you, but you're no longer going to let that allow that, because remember I went hard on that Ten of Swords. You understand how life is sometimes. You got the Eight of Pentacles. That's that work you're going to put in to get it. And then the Three of Pentacles. That is that teamwork, the support that you may have from another individual, Libra. Some of my Libras, this is a connection that I was telling you about, that you're coming in to rectify a situation. Remember I said that it was a connection between you and another person that's going to have to be some work put in, and somebody, you know, situations that occurred that you're trying to turn to the reverse, meaning to take this Five of Swords out of the equation, to heal some things, to remove some blockages and things like that. Libra, if this is you and you're not trying to go towards anyone, or you don't feel anybody's trying to come towards you, this is the work that you putting in within yourself. This is the work that you putting in for business endeavors, for your job situations, for you to build this stability that we was talking about here. And you're not going to allow any distractions to come in to hinder you. Remember what I said when I said back there in the past, kind of because your mind wasn't steady, it was hindering you from the progress. So now that you recognize that, you're not going to allow that anymore, is the energy that I do feel, okay? So work is going to be put in. Situations, you're hopeful about them coming together because you're going to put in the work to do that. That's that person who don't quit, who don't give up, okay, Libra? All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles on this side. Money may be a situation You know, like you working to try to build something, or you need amount of funds to bring something in. Or maybe some of my Libras, it was as simple as, you know how if you ain't financially together, but you really want to be with somebody, so you really can't take anybody like seriously. Not that you can't, but it's like if you ain't financially right, then you feel like how you gonna take your person out on dates or really be the person that you really want to be. And that goes for the woman too. Like if you ain't financially stable or got your shit together and you still working through things and got situations going on, ain't no problem with, well, I just run out of breath. Oh God. I just ran out of breath. I don't know where the hell that came from. Or you got situations going on, you as a woman, like you may want to rectify that first, because you don't want to bring no 5 of swords off into no new situation, right? So this is things that may not have been moving in the beginning. The Knight of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck is this knight. He's here and he take these slow and steady steps, sure, but sometimes it seems like he ain't moving at all. So I get this energy where my Libras, wait a minute, let me just go here. 6 of Pentacles and then the Page of Wands. I get this energy where my Libras have this sense of where you feel like things may be moving slow, or you may feel like things aren't moving at all. So some of my energy is, I feel like if you feel like that you are working towards something, you may feel like it ain't getting no better, but I do see that it is. And I see that in the future that you will be getting like support and help and stuff, and work gonna come in to help push you to this goal that you're trying to get to. So don't worry about that. I do see that coming in. Some of my other Libras, with this situation between you and another person, you understand that you're going to have to come in with things doing things differently than the way that it was. See, the Page of Wands is that page that look at things differently. He's the enthusiastic page. He's very creative with the way that he want to do things. He's ready to go out with a sense of freedom and things like that. So that's the energy that I feel like you would like to bring into another individual, or vice versa, a person would like to bring into you. If not, if you don't have no person, that's the energy that you just would like to generate in your life. Because coming from a 5 of Swords and a 10 of Swords place, you don't want that type of energy around you anymore, especially if you're being called to become something different. Then that means different type of people gonna be in your life. That's okay. That's a good thing. So surround yourself with good people. Good energy is the energy that I feel. So let's see here. Let's clarify with the 9 of Wands. So Libra, this week you're just working on really sealing, you know, walking away and being able to let go of things, not holding on to things, persevering through things, not allowing any issues to like hinder you from moving forward. I feel like towards the end of the week, you're going to start really putting forth effort and working in the things that you're trying to bring in, like work-wise. And then by the end of the week, I feel like this situation is going to come your way. So you may get a phone call, Libra. You may be reaching out to someone, but I feel like it's going to be on some different energy. You know, instead of this 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords energy, it's going to be on the 6 of Pentacles. And it's going to be with a different person, meaning not the past person, because you have to completely let go of that type of energy is the energy that I do feel, okay? So now you're ready. I feel like you're ready now, Libra. I feel like you're ready. All right, boo. So let's see. Let's clarify the 9 of Wands. Shit. There you go. What I say? All that, I ain't got to talk no more. You healed, balanced, but you really, this is the reason why you at your 9 of Wands. Because I felt that you really healed yourself from this. And now you're different. And that's what was needed in the beginning. So I don't feel like if you trying to bring in a situation between you and another person that it can't be salvaged, but I I got stuttering. But what I do feel like is that because it was games being played in somebody else's eyes or in your eyes, Libra, it's going to have to be that 8 of Pentacles, that work, that 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's going to have to keep elevating. Like this tells me it's going to have to keep going, maybe. And I ain't saying you're going to have to pour off, but sometimes when you fuck up repeatedly, a person going to have to see a consistent change before they'll be able to open up and show you a different type of vibe, you know? All right, so I ain't saying overexalt yourself and overgive either. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Let's do the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so I already know. The Ten of Swords was from the past, so that's what I told you, okay? So that's Six of Cups, okay? And I feel like that's what you was familiar with in the past, you know? And sometimes you will get stuck there, but I feel like you don't want to do that. So hence, that's where you asked yourself, like, God, like, what you think you need to do? What you being called to do? I'm being called to move on and going on with my life instead of holding on to things that I should just recognize that's what they were. And I feel like you taking that chance and you doing it. So, yeah. The King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Structure, stability. You may have been a bit stubborn, you know, but this person here is about building wealth and prosperity, and this man here is disciplined and stuff. And I feel like that's what came in too. Because I felt, remember I said it was some back and forth going on. And now for you to just cut something out and not allow it, you have to be disciplined to do that. You know, and you have to be disciplined to do what you feel like you being called to do, to stand on that and not let nothing deter you. Okay. All right, boo. So let's see the Five of Swords on the side. It was heavy. Yeah, nobody want that. We already know what it was. That's the energy that you're moving away from. Carrying loads and shit of stuff that you didn't have to carry and you didn't have to deal with because you have a choice in the matter. You know what I'm saying? And you was dealing with a whole lot of situations. I told you why you was dealing with another person. Somebody was. Okay, I keep saying you, honey. I keep saying you. So, let's do the Three of Pentacles here. Shit, child. You got the Ace of Swords. That truth, that clarity, okay? And you may be coming in to speak that. Someone is coming in to speak that to you. I do get that energy. I feel like that a person is like coming in, Libra, trying to be honest for once. But it's going to have to take this constant. Like, because there's been some bullshit, some Five of Swords going on that made the situation heavy. Okay, it really did. So that work going to have to get put involved. I really do feel like that. Okay, so let's do the Six of Pentacles, honey. What I say? The Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so put that in the area. Situations have to be dead and walked away from, left where they at. This is things where a person may, now you can come in and give, is the energy that I said, because now you've already dealt with this. And this may be a conversation that somebody may be honest and say, like, look, I was still blah, 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 you know, and, you know, I wanted to let that go because I feel like you deserve better. Don't let them bullshit you, Libra. Like, if they knew you deserve better in the first place. I ain't saying this person a bullshitter, but, you know. I think you deserve better and all this other stuff. And yeah, and then some of my Libras, you know that you have to pour off into you. And in order for you to do that, you had to leave some things behind and deal with some situations that was within yourself. I get that, okay? All right, that's when you get that sense of freedom because you done let some things go. You done walked away from the Eight of Cups. You done dealt with your Ten of Swords. You done dealt with the past. You done let go of things that you was holding on to. You turning the Five of Swords in the reverse. You healing yourself and you not going to give up. Like, yeah, okay? Bottom of the deck, you got the Ten of Cups. So that's what you're working on this week. Libra, somebody may be trying to come back and get their boo thing back. You're going to make them do some work. And I ain't saying it like that, but you just going to see if the consistency is there, okay? If they're disciplined enough. Some of my Libras, that's what I told you. If this is just you working on you and you just building you and moving through some things, okay? Let me see. Let me give you a card here. Hopefully it's resonate with you, Libra, okay? Ooh, child. You know what? I don't want them cards. Don't be, Libra, don't let nobody rush you. Them cards just popped out, so let's just get off into it. It's the lies for me. So, you know what I said. Get out your head and live a little. I feel like you're doing all of that. Living a little with that, that's your goal, okay? It's getting out your head. You see how this man is, okay? And the deceptive energy that I spoke about, okay? And then this is what I feel like you need some truth is coming in. And if you don't feel like you're getting it, then this is how you feel. You're not going to deal with it because you knew dealing with this situation of the past had you in your head. And you don't want to be confused anymore. You got it now. Okay, Libra. Love.